Welcome. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to have everything? Today we're going to talk about something really wonderful, the world's richest families. It's not just about counting their money though, it's also about finding out the amazing stories behind their wealth. These people aren't just wealthy, they're like the huge unseen forces that shape our world. Their stories are full of surprises, challenges, and amazing things they've done, like running big businesses and having an impact on our daily lives. Are you ready to find out how these very wealthy people built their empires and learn about their lives? Let's dive right into the interesting world of money and power, exploring the 10th wealthiest family, Cargill and Macmillan families. The 10th family on our list is the Cargill and Macmillan family as the first. For many generations, these families have been very wealthy. Their story goes back more than 150 years. They came up with the idea for Cargill Inc., a huge company in the crops and goods business. Cargill Inc. helps make food and other goods and move them around the world. They work with cocoa, salt, grains, and meat, among other things. But things haven't always gone well on their trip. Along the way, they've had to deal with a lot of problems and complaints, mostly about how their business impacts farms and the environment. Even with all of these problems, they've made and kept a huge income, which makes them one of the wealthiest families in the world. Unveiling the 9th wealthiest family, Ambani families. Next, the Ambanis at 9. Mukesh and Anil Ambani run Reliance Industries, a major Indian company. Their businesses include chemical production, phone networks, and retail. Their immense riches differentiates them. Mukesh and Anil built a billion-dollar empire. Mukesh Ambani is best known for Reliance Jio, which revolutionized the Indian cell phone market by making data cheap and accessible. Their story involves family conflict and brother rivalry as well as business. Despite these personal tensions, the Ambanis have developed an impressive business empire. The 8th wealthiest family, Berger von Bombach families. 8th on our list are the Berger von Bombach family. German pharmaceutical giant Boehringer Ingelheim is owned by these families. One of the world's largest drug makers, Boehringer Ingelheim makes medicines for millions. Their narrative began in a German village almost a century ago. They made a fortune by focusing on research and invention. Many key asthma, cancer, and diabetic medications have been produced by them. But how did they succeed? The key is being independent and family-owned to focus on long-term goals rather than short-term income. This strategy boosted them to pharmaceutical sector dominance. 7th wealthiest family collective power, Van Damme, Spielberg, and DeMavius families. This is where things really get interesting. This is about the Van Damme, Spielberg, and DeMavius families, who got together to make a strong group. In 1987, they agreed to work together to make something amazing. InBev, a huge company in the beer business. Budweiser, Corona, and Stella Artois are some of the most well-known beers in the world that are made by InBev. These families built a company that controls the world's beer market by pooling their money and knowledge. They are rich and powerful because they can merge businesses well and grow them through smart deals and good management. Their story shows how powerful it is to work together and plan ahead for success. 6th wealthiest family, diving into luxury, Dumas family. Next, we'll go into the world of high-class living with the Dumas family. The Dumas family is the best when it comes to high-end fashion. They came up with the idea for Hermès, the well-known fashion brand that makes expensive things like scarves, bags, and scents. In the 1800s, Thierry Hermès started making high-quality horse collars. This was the start of the Hermès brand. The family business grew over the years to include high-end goods. Their dedication to craftsmanship and rarity is the key to their huge success. It's very hard to find Hermès items because they are all made with a lot of care and attention to detail. The Dumas family has built a luxurious business that keeps growing by only selling high-end goods and keeping their standards high. 5th wealthiest family, continuing the fashion legacy, Wertheimer family. We must mention the Wertheimer family in fashion. They sustain the Chanel brand. Chanel is more than handbags and perfumes. It represents refinement and grace. The Wertheimer family began working with Chanel in the 1920s when Pierre Wertheimer helped Coco Chanel expand. This collaboration was successful. The Wertheimer family has introduced new items and expanded into new areas to grow the brand. They did this while respecting Chanel's original designs and ideals. Chanel's meticulous management and ability to react to fashion trends have kept them on top. To stay relevant and prosperous, the Wertheimer family must improve and evolve their legacy. 4th wealthiest family, Regal Wealth, Saudi royal family. Now, let's talk about royalty, the Saudi royal family, to be precise. With a fortune that's rumored to be in the billions, these guys are no strangers to wealth. The Saudi royal family, also known as the House of Saud, has made their money primarily from oil. Saudi Arabia has some of the largest oil reserves in the world, and the royal family controls this valuable resource. But their wealth isn't just from oil. They also invest in real estate, tech companies, and other businesses around the world. Despite their incredible wealth, the family has faced controversies and challenges, especially regarding human rights and political issues. Still, their influence and riches make them one of the wealthiest families on the planet. Third, wealthiest family, political and industrial influence. Koch family. Politics and money, the perfect combination for a juicy story. And nobody knows this better than the Koch family. With their fingers in just about every pie, they've become synonymous with political influence. The Koch family owns Koch Industries, one of the largest privately owned companies in the United States. They are involved in everything from oil refining and chemicals to paper products and investments. Charles and David Koch, often known as the Koch brothers, have used their wealth to influence politics in a big way. They fund political campaigns, think tanks, and various organizations to promote their conservative views. Their story is not just about making money, but also about using that money to shape policies and public opinion. This makes them a powerful and sometimes controversial force in both business and politics. Second wealthiest family. Sweet success. Mars family. Who doesn't love candy, right? Well, you can thank the Mars family for all those sweet treats. But it's not just about satisfying your sweet tooth. These guys are serious business moguls. The Mars family owns Mars Inc., the company behind famous candies like M&M's, Snickers, and Milky Way. But their business isn't just about candy. They also produce pet food brands like Pedigree and Whiskas, and even own a chain of pet hospitals. The Mars family's success comes from their ability to diversify and expand their business while keeping it family-owned. They focus on high-quality products and strong branding to stay ahead in the competitive food industry. Their sweet success has made them one of the richest families in the world. First wealthiest family, the reigning titans, Walton family. Last but certainly not least, we've got the reigning champions, the Walton family. You might know them as the founders of Walmart, but their empire extends far beyond the aisles of your local superstore. With a net worth that's enough to make your head spin, they're the undisputed kings of wealth. The story began with Sam Walton, who opened the first Walmart store in 1962. His idea was simple: sell more for less. This strategy worked, and Walmart grew into the largest retail chain in the world. Today, the Walton family continues to run and expand the business, investing in new technologies and stores around the globe. Their wealth comes from Walmart's huge success, but they also invest in other ventures and philanthropic activities. The Waltons are known for their business acumen and their commitment to keeping the company strong and profitable. This makes them the wealthiest family in the world, holding a top spot with their retail giant Walmart. Conclusion, and there you have it, folks. The world's wealthiest families laid bare for all to see. It's been a wild ride, exploring the lives of these invisible titans. But before we wrap things up, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. Oh, and if you want to be part of our giveaway, drop a comment below. Until next time, take care and keep dreaming big.